Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to mark up the British pound and the New Zealand dollar. I don't have many pairs this week that I'm actually looking at, or at least not today, sorry. Hoping that the market moves a bit in the following few days and I can get some more setups, but there's not a whole lot that I'm seeing, to be honest with you, this early in the week. So unfortunately, I don't have a whole bunch of trades to share. But we are going to mark up this pair together. So I'm on the weekly time frame, you guys, and the reason being I want to look at structure, right? I want to look at structure and I want to look at my key levels. And right off the bat, if you guys can notice, or what I'm seeing, is this level right here. Let's make this black. I'm not going to zone it in right now because it's just, we're on the higher time frames, too high. But we do have a level here. And then the second one I'm looking at, actually, I will use a rectangle for this guy, is this area here. Okay. So these would be the two areas I'm looking to enter. And I would be looking to enter, sorry, let's keep it clean. I will draw this in as a zone, but I'm only going to draw it that much. Whoops. I'm only looking to enter cells. Okay. That's all I'm looking to enter right now in this pair. Why? Because if we go to the daily, we can see that we are trending down. Now this here, you guys, this really strong move down, I would consider this a very unhealthy trend. Okay. This likely happened due to news. I haven't been following this pair, to be honest with you. I just kind of picked a random one for us to look at, but it's likely due to news or the time of year. And however, this trend here is nice and healthy. So I'm okay with that one. I know I'm terrible at drawing on the charts. So that's why I'm looking for shorts, you guys. Long story short, it's just because I'm trading with the trend, right? I never trade against the trend. And I do swing trade, by the way, for those of you who don't know. So we're trading. My method is zone to zone for anyone who is new here. And I'll show you how that works. So what I'm going to do next is go down to the 4 hour and look for my entry, right? Now, usually I like to enter based on Fibonacci levels, okay? So if we draw our fib in, now that we've looked at our zones and we've looked at our structure, if we go from the recent move up, okay, to the low, to the swing low. So we go from the swing high to the swing low. Now keep in mind, this was an unhealthy move down. So what I'm going to give you guys a little kind of word of advice, or a little tip, sorry. When you have an unhealthy trend such as this one, price tends to not pull back in the same beautiful fashion that it normally would, because we're missing all of our pullbacks along this unhealthy move. Okay. This is just personally what I found. So I find that we don't normally see the, beautiful pullbacks to the 50, 60 level. Normally what I would do, you guys, is look for a pullback to the 50 to 61.8 zone. Okay. So I would actually box in another zone here. Oftentimes it will line up, and these aren't quite lining up because you got to keep in mind, these are different time frames, okay? But what I would do is box in the 50 to 61.8. I usually make this a different color, okay? So you guys always make fun of me for saying okay, and now I'm starting to pick up on it when I do it. I'm so Canadian. So this would be the level that I'm looking for it to go to, but it's looking like right now it's rejecting the 38.2, which is another fib level used by many traders. Okay. So that's what it's looking like right now, but I would not enter yet, even though we've seen a beautiful rejection candle. Because remember what I look for, I want price to come up to my zone, right? And I want to see a rejection candle. A rejection candle, for anyone, again, who's new here or you don't know my style, I want to see a nice long wick like this one. Okay, now that's not the best rejection candle because that could have been a fake out. But even like this one here, so just essentially a nice long wick, okay? Usually you'll see it on a short-bodied candle, but you can see it on, the body can be any length really, depending on the time frame you're looking at. Now, this is a beautiful rejection candle because we've got a small body, okay? A nice long wick, but we're not going to enter based on this rejection candle, okay? What we need to do next is go down to the lower time frame. So I use the 15-minute, all right? And what I want to see is a nice strong, so we actually do have some confirmation here. A nice strong bodied candle like this one. Okay. But I actually would like this to be coming out of my zone a little bit more. So it's up in my zone too much. And now we're starting to see some consolidation. So I'd like one more long bodied candle moving away from my zone in order for me to take this sell. Had this happened right here and we had a stronger body, I would have entered here. But because we kind of, we got a little indecision candle followed by, I mean, this one's a little bit longer, but now we're seeing some indecision. So I would not take it yet, you guys. I would wait for a little bit more of a push down, okay, out of our zone. We kind of want to wait for price to leave that area a little bit, okay? Don't be too eager to get in on your trade. I find that's something a lot of traders do. We're going to keep our stop loss nice and tight anyway. So I would place my stop a few pips above this wick high. So that's where I'd place my stop around here. And it's going to give us a really, really good risk reward so that we can wait for that confirmation. We don't need to enter at the very first second. Now, the other thing you can do to confirm your trade is use like an EMA or a momentum indicator. So if we bring up let's just bring up the EMAs and just see. So I like to use the 9 and 21 day candles. Or sorry, moving averages, not candles. And normally what you would wait for, you guys, is a crossing here to confirm, which we can see that we're not getting yet. And you might see that as price comes down a little bit more. Okay. So this would not be a confirmation, but we've already got confirmation on our fib anyway. Let's just see though if our MACD will give us confirmation. These are just extra things you can do. I never rely on indicators, you guys. As you can see, I like to use price action. And again, no. So our MACD is not really giving us much confirmation either. We're not seeing a cross or anything to confirm our trade there. So we're still in an area of indecision. I would not enter this yet, but definitely keep your eye on it. You can also set a sell stop. Now, I don't like doing that. Let me show you why I don't like doing that. I'll just ramble on a little more for those of you who are sticking around with me. The reason I don't like a sell stop, I'm going to show you. Let's go to the 15-minute. Had I entered a sell stop for this area, so let's say I entered a sell stop for 1.97411. I would miss this area of indecision. Okay. And now this might come on down beautifully and, prove me wrong, but I don't enter during areas of indecision. So if I can see this, sometimes if you had entered on this guy, that's totally fine. You're going to have indecision within your downtrend. That's normal. But I won't enter in the middle of one, okay? Because it's opposing what I want to happen. And it's not giving me that nice strong momentum that I look for when I'm taking a solid trade. Right now, obviously, this is the session too, you guys. It's nighttime when I'm doing this, right? So this is normal, but that's why I don't like sell stops. I like to actively see what's happening with my candles when I enter. That's just a personal decision. And I know many traders who use sell stops and buy stops and they're absolutely fine. So that's your personal choice, but that's just why I don't do it. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to stop talking. Hopefully you liked this video. Let me know. I know you guys generally like videos like this one. So if you do, make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing something right and I'll make more content like this. It always helps when you let me know what you want to see. And I think that is it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.